Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the Grand Trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, the Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, of course, is Intern Caped Crusader.
Hello, everyone! Oh my god!
Hello!
Hello! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Welcome
to Grand Trivia. This week, we have 20 questions all about vengeance. All about the night.
And because we're outside of time and space, it's kind of like we're in this sort of nebulous, endless night.
Yes.
Also, vengeance. I'm here for vengeance, not so much justice, which is why I like calling him Vengeance the Night. I'm so excited.
It is a font of batsman, Stephen Premmel. You finally said something correct after all your scurrilous slander of me.
That's true. There's a lot of scurrilous slander.
Thank you, Happy Rogue 10. That is the proper amount of awe you should always show to me, even when I am dressed as the Batman. And if you want to participate in our 20 questions of Batman trivia, you can go to Kahoot.it. Or use the Kahoot app and enter the room code 210-6871 or type ! Kahoot to get the link.
I'm Kristie, by the way. I'm intern.
No, just so you know, that link doesn't work on mobile.
Oops, all Batsman.
Oops, all Batsman. Na. Fluval.
Hey, Fluval.
Fluval.
Hey, Fluval.
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 Na. Fluval.
I
Hello,
like that.
Stephen Premmel.
As a replacement for our usual jaunty tune.
No.
For when people sign up.
Oh, the Jester is here. The villainous Jester. The clown prince of something or other.
Hey, Fluval.
Yeah, what's up, intern Kyle? Like Selena?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kristie. I'm intern Kristie.
Okay, intern Catman.
I'm intern.
Hello,
Kristie.
Bass Ass Fadson.
Hey, Fluval, riddle me this. Riddle me this.
Okay, what am I riddling? What am I riddling?
You're riddling. Fluval, what would you riddle if you could riddle? Because you're a trivia master, but what would you riddle if you were a riddler?
I'm not the riddle master.
Welcome, Three Phrase.
Hello, Racish Ghoul.
Racish Ghoul.
Hello, single bat run. One bat R, I guess I should say. Battoven. Three Face. Bootleg Bartman. Harvey Quince. Bass Ass Fadson. Cute Bat Cowl. The Jester. And Stephen Premmel.
Yeah.
Also, we got a question. Who's the Caesar Romero to my Adam West? I think that would have to be Fluvorp, of course.
Fluvorp is pretty despicable, to be perfectly honest. I've been thinking a lot more about Fluvorp lately.
Yeah, the clown prince of Camp Crystal Lake.
It's like all these memories that I just can't quite place.
Well, anyway, hello, what am I riddling? I don't know what you're riddling.
What are you riddling?
But we've got 11 viewers playing our little game of trivia here. And don't worry, we're going to have the...
Arthur's not important enough to be...
There's no Arthur here today. But there is trivia.
Indeed. There is
So why don't we get it started? Here comes question 1. And don't worry, you can still join by going to Kahoot.it or using the Kahoot app and entering the room code. But here we go. Question number 1. True or false? In Detective Comics 267, a fifth-dimensional being called Batmite came to Earth to join Batman's battle against crime. I find that horrible. A fifth-dimensional being joining the Caped Crusader?
Happy Rogue 10, I don't care where Arthur is.
Yeah, that's not really relevant to me.
I don't care.
Oh, well, 11 of you got it right.
That's
Almost all of
right.
you. You better believe the Batmite is real. Oh, Plausible Deniability has a Batmite comic. Ooh. We love to see it. And of course, Batmite is from a dimension where fifth-dimensional creatures idolize heroes from Batman's world. And
Which
Batman.
is so weird. The idea of a fifth-dimensional creature idolizing any part of third-dimensional culture or media or expression. That's gross. That's gross.
Who would do that?
Who would do that? Who would do that?
He came to our world, Batmite that is, to use his powers and make Batman and Robin's crime fighting more dazzling, which I do appreciate because, hey, I love production values.
Right? Griffin for Batmite.
Ooh, Griffin for Batmite indeed.
Primal might have a bat comic. Right? Gross. Gross.
Unfortunately, Batmite mostly got in their way, and so Batman told him to leave. But Batmite would return to his world many times, including a trip to New York City where Batmite asked DC Comics to give him his own storyline in a comic book.
Did they?
You'll have to read next issue to find out. But first,
Same bat time, same
Bat
bat issue.
channel.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. They did eventually, says one bat R. But now let's
bat you a question.
That's true. New York is where Griffin lives, so it's perfect casting.
Exactly.
But now let's go to our bat leaderboard, where What Am I Riddling is in first. Good Night Batmite in second. Ooh. Third, Bass S. Fatson. Fourth, One Bat R. And fifth, Steven, the Scurrilous Slanderer Premel. Why don't we move on to question number 2? Who played Harvey Dent in 1989's Batman? Was that Billy D. Williams, Jack Palance, Robert Wool, or Tommy Lee Jones? You did not miss that. This is our second question.
Which sexual acts Batman enjoys going through the cowl?
Oh. Well, 6 of you knew the correct answer to this question, which was Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian himself. Robert Wool played Detective Alexander Knox. Tommy Lee Jones took over the role of Harvey Dent in Batman Forever. Where Jim Carrey was the Riddler and had a lot more fun than Tommy Lee Jones. But why don't we flip a coin? Yeah, acting and fragrance legend Billy D. Williams.
Yes.
And then Billy finally got to play Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie.
That was a great one.
That was a great one. But why don't we flip a coin and see who's in first place on our leaderboard? Oh, it's Stephen Premel, bootleg Bartman swinging into second. Holy third place, it's one Bat R, Battoven in fourth, and Rashash Ghul in fifth.
Since,
Of 4 places, by the way. 3-Face, appropriately enough, the highest climber on a 2-Face question.
Race-ish Ghoul, what was your favorite city to destroy from the inside out? I know that, like, you probably really look up to us because, like, your whole deal is like, oh, we destroy evil cities on Earth and, like, but, like, we destroy whole planets like, for entertainment. So it's, like, doubly better. So, like, you're welcome for
city,
existing.
That's cute. Also, what is your league of?
Me?
No, well, sure, but also Racish Ghoul. Like, are you the League of Shadows? Are you the League of Emmy winners? Not you.
League of Dolphins?
You're the League of Dolphins?
League of... What are you a beta fish? What are you, Fluval?
I'm no beta, I'm an alpha fish.
You're a goldfish.
I'm a sigma fish.
You're a sigma fish.
I'm a sigma fish.
Sure.
I could have friends, I just don't want them.
You're right, Fluval. You could have a more popular show and be making more money for the network.
I could be Ellen.
But you don't want to.
I could be Ellen if I wanted. I could dance my way down the aisle while a bunch of moms clap along.
The League of Porkies. The League of Chemically Reconstituted Chicken Parts.
I'm loving it.
That's amazing, because that's military-grade technology right there.
Absolutely.
So,
A Fluvorp is Ellen.
No! Are we ninja assassins, though?
I love when Fluval goes southern. So do I, beautiful city. So do I, because sometimes you eat the bear and sometimes the bear eats you. I'm from Sacramento.
Yeah, Fluval spent a semester in the Deep South for, during hosting studies.
I'd tip my hat, but I don't have the hands to do it.
It never really left him,
No.
that experience.
No, it didn't. You know what else has never left me?
What?
Well, I was going to move on, but Stephen Premel's not allowed to perform my creepy Southern gentleman persona for Lindsay anymore. That just raises so many questions. We'll have to have a creepy Southern gentleman on a future episode of the show.
Absolutely.
But now let's go to question number 3. Set in the far future year of 2019, Batman Beyond told the story of which character taking up the mantle of Batman. Was that Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Terry McGinnis, or Tim Drake? Seen here is the smoggy city of the future.
Well, that part they got pretty correct.
Yeah. Also, all the neon.
Wildfires and everything. All the neon.
Neon and wildfires. That's what the future is. 5 of you got it right, by the way. It's Terry McGinnis. The rest were all Robins. But the correct answer, it's Terry McGinnis, who is voiced by Will Friedle, who you may also know as Eric Matthews on Boy Meets World. Lindsay says we should not have creepy Southern gentlemen on this show, and maybe I'll trust that.
Are we going to talk about Terry McGinnis, though? Are we going to talk about who he is? Does everyone know who he is?
Does everyone know what his deal is? I mean, we know who his guys.
Deal is?
We know that Terry McGinnis' guys are Bruce Wayne and his dog.
Yep.
I mean, I guess
pretty much.
His
he also
dad.
has a girlfriend. But yeah, Bruce Wayne is his dad.
Well, I meant the father who raised him.
The father who raised him, who everyone thought was his dad because he was the one who impregnated his mother.
He sure was.
At that time, his DNA had been rewritten secretly by Amanda Waller, the conniving government agent. I like her a lot.
The leader of the Suicide Squad.
The leader of the Suicide Squad. I really enjoy her as a character. I think that she might be the most heroic person I've ever seen. I love how she manipulates everything behind the scenes in order to create a new Batman by causing untold horrors on a random child for no reason.
Pretty fun. Was the Mask of the Phantasm involved?
I'm not sure.
That's a fair response, beautiful city.
Yes! No, but you know what she does? She's like, the world needs a Batman, which, like, it's so cinematic. Like, I'm here for season 2, Batman, like, yes. And so what she does is she picks, like, the appropriate family or whatever to mirror Bruce Wayne's family, rewrites the dad's DNA so that when he impregnates the mother, it's Bruce Wayne's son. And then when that child is like 8, she kills his parents. She
I was
shoots them
wondering if she sent them
in front of him.
tickets to Zorro. They just get tickets to see Zorro in the mail and are like, ooh, a fun free movie. Let's go.
But
And
then she doesn't. But then they die anyway.
Do they die in Crime Alley?
No. I think that what she does is she's like, I couldn't do it, which is like super lame of her. And
They don't die
honestly,
in
like,
the innocuously
but they died
named
anyways.
Crime Alley. Yes, it's Space Zorro or Sporo in Space Crime Alley or Sprime
I love
Alley.
Space Crime Alley. Sprime
Does she rip
Alley.
off the mother's pearl necklace? Great question, beautiful city. We all know Mother Wayne loves a pearl necklace. Not saying the first name because I remembered a future question.
Yes, it like happens like it wasn't Amanda. It just happens anyways. Why not?
Great question.
Rewrite DNA to fish. Superior swimming, good at flapping, can suck up and spit out rocks.
Great question, Jazz Fats in Montgomery. Can the Batman swim well? Can the Batman
True.
flap? Can the Batman spit up and suck up and spit out rocks? I can. Can you, Batman?
Yeah.
You'll never stop me. What happened to my parents? I was decanted from the Grand Emperor Aquaman, the founder of this great network.
Yes. And that is why Fluval is as divine as Grand Emperor Aquaman.
Yeah, I didn't even need any tragedy in my backstory to become a great being.
Well, you did, pop out of the tank creating tragedy.
Yeah.
You are quite prolific.
I
Fluval.
am the great MacGuffin. I will drive all of your plots.
That's very true, Fluval.
Yes, I am. That's why the Maltese Fluval was made back on Noir Earth.
Wow. I always get Batman Beyond and Batman from Flashpoint.
Fair.
Stop. That's a fun Batman as well.
Do you? Yeah, you know the deal with that Batman, right?
That one is Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, it's
right?
Thomas Wayne. It's Papa Wayne himself.
Papa Wayne, did he have connections with the mob? We'll never know until we go and see the new movie.
I do think-
or we just watch The Long Halloween.
It is funny to me that at one point it was the revolutionary thing was suggesting that Thomas Wayne was connected to the mob, and now it's like it would be pretty revolutionary to do a version where it's just like, nah, he's just an honest doctor. He was just in the wrong place and got killed. I don't know.
Fluval did not.
I don't have a mom.
A
I'm
mother.
decanted.
Decanted. So I suppose Grand Emperor Aquaman is your mother, Fluval, and I promise.
Stop trying to map
Grand
human
Emperor
biology
Aquaman-
onto me.
I promise the Grand Emperor Aquaman definitely reads all of the letters that you send to them.
Of course.
And they care about you so much, Fluval. That's why they don't respond.
Intern Kristie knows a lot about Batman.
Really? You did not expect that I did not know about Batman? Perhaps you would not be surprised to learn that when a young person is growing up and needs to adopt fathers from media, sometimes they choose the Batman
Sometimes.
and Wolverine.
And sometimes they choose the leaderboard. Where
Yes,
Stephen
this is
Premel's still in
true.
first. One Bat-R in second. Battoven grappling up the leaderboard in third place. Raish Ghul in fourth. And Bootleg Bartman in fifth. And Stephen Premel once again spreading lies, but still in first.
Spreading lies.
Spreading lies about me liking farts, and I don't heart farts. You don't want to know what emoji I feel about farts.
He does suck up and spit out rocks, though.
I don't eat them.
No, you suck them up and spit them out.
Right, so it's not matter.
Yeah.
I don't consume them at all. I just turn them into a weapon.
Precisely.
And that's my deal. I love those. You know what else I love?
He eggplants.
How dare you? I do not eggplant farts, and I certainly do not eggplant and water droplet emoji them together all at once.
Ooh, would you let Annalade McCord be your mom? Just like she wants to be Putin's mom. And
That was
hug
so
him.
weird. That was so weird.
I would love to be Putin's mom and then go in to hug him, but I'd have a knife like in my belt, so I'd hug him and no, I did not hear about that Fluval.
She did a whole video about how it's a tragedy that she couldn't be his mom and show him more love when he was a kid so that he wouldn't be a totalitarian.
Some people are just psychos.
Yeah, some people.
Like some people are born and they are shown absolutely adequate amounts of love and care from their parents and they are just psychopaths. Like Fluval.
Yeah, it was way weirder than the Imagine video, Lena316. You're 100% right. I don't. I did create regular Cheerios, though. I like to tantalize people with the idea that it'll taste good and then drop the suffering of Cheerios.
Did you see the comedian's husband who made a video apologizing that he wasn't in?
No, but that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. You know what else is good? Our next question, here we go. Question number 4. The first story featuring Batman appeared in what comic? Adventure Comics number 13, Batman number 1, Detective Comics number 27, and World's Finest Comics number 69.
Ow, ow.
Nice, but is it the correct answer? Gotta lock them in and see. Do you know the answer to this one, intern?
I think I do.
Intern Gordon? Anyway, 11 if you got it right. It's Detective Comics number 27. The Dark Knight first appeared in 1939's Detective Comics number 27. Batman began his crusade against crime in the story, The Case of the Chemical Syndicate.
Ooh.
And I got a Fluval's fact fractal for you.
Is that just a fancy way to say meth lab?
Yeah, probably. But I got a fact fractal for you.
Oh, wait, Fluval, wait. Okay.
While Detective Comics number 27 is commonly accepted as Batman's first appearance, the character arguably appeared in an earlier issue as he was teased in Action Comics number 12 as appearing in Detective Comics number 27. That inaccuracy makes me so mad. But now, we're going to go back to the leaderboard, and then we'll take a closer look at that tease.
Do you like my Batman punches?
I like them. I think they're great. Holy cacophony. Anyway, Stephen Premo still in first. One Bat-Bat-Bat-R up in second with a streak of 4 correct answers in a row, meaning they've aced everything so far. Battoven, you're not the world's greatest detective, but you may be the world's third greatest detective because you're in third place. Raish Ash Ghul and Bootleg Bartman closing out the leaderboard in 4th and 5th. So yeah, see, it was Don't Miss It, the Batman. What? This is from Action Comics number 12. Don't miss it. The Batman. This new thrilling adventure strip starts in the May issue of Detective Comics.
I like his cheekbones.
I like how he looks much more like a bird than a bat in this one.
It's the cheekbones. Yeah, right? It does look like a driver's license.
That was actually a conversation that came up before this show, is realizing that the only Batman who would have a driver's license is Adam West's Batman, who would absolutely have a driver's license in the Batmobile's glove box that says Batman and has address Gotham City. Harvey Batman.
Oh.
Under 21 until 2026. But you know who's not under 21 until 2026?
Who?
The subject of our next question, and you're right, Clooney did have a Batman visa, but what's Batman's mother's name? Is it Diana, Martha, Ruth, or Bettina? Battina.
I see.
Yeah, but in Batman and Robin, George Clooney had a Batman Visa card. I think the Batmobile also had OnStar in a commercial.
Okay.
Yes, who's the Batmom? Is it Diana, Martha, Ruth, or Bettina? I think the answer to this question could stop two titans battling each other. All of you knew it. It's Martha!
Why did you say
that
name?
Because it's the correct answer.
Oh, good job.
So let's go to the leaderboard where all of you knew it. Who answered quick? No one answered quick enough to upset our rankings. Ooh. But this next question... What did you say to that room? Is there a bat preteen? I mean, that's a lot of Robins. A lot of the Robins are bat preteens.
A lot of them. Like, a lot of them.
Martha! From our next question. Which of these, multi-select by the way, be sure to lock in your answers, but which of these comics creators are the creators of Batman? Bill Finger, Bob Kane, Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko. Select which ones are commonly credited as the creators of Batman. Be sure to select both the one who hogged all the credit and the one who only got credit after many years of lawsuits.
That's definitely never going to happen to us.
No, it's all created
not.
by Grand Emperor Aquaman. I would never steal that credit.
Precisely. It doesn't matter who does all the work.
Oh, 8 if you got one right. 11. I did not. Wait, that was your mistake.
What?
It's Bill Finger and Bob Kane. Bill
Good
Finger
job.
was the artist and created many of the elements of Batman that we think are the most iconic, including his costume, the general vibe, the mask, all of it.
The vibe.
I mean, the vibe's a huge part of the
vibe is entire. Like Batman is 100% vibes.
Batman is undisputably vibing. But now let's go to leaderboard to see which got it right and what chaos that caused. One Bat R now in first place. They might have a bat plane. Intern Mike had to do quite a bit of work in this one. Racish Ghoul up in second. Not surprised. Immortality gives you a lot of time to study trivia. Bootleg Bartman in third. Three-Face in fourth, almost up to their name. And Stephen Premmel all the way down to fifth. And 4 players just got their third answer in a row. Correct! Congratulations to all of you. Why don't we then move on to our next question? Question number 7. Here we go. What is the name of the dog who joined Batman and Robin in their never-ending battle against crime? Is that Ace, Justice, Rover, or Spot? Do you know the answer?
I don't know this one.
Oh, I know the answer to this one. This is a bit of an old comic question, primarily because he first appeared in 1955 and then disappeared for a while. But this character will be in... Now the correct answer is Ace. It's not the Bat Dog. It's Ace the Bat Hound. Ace the Bat Hound. And in many versions, Ace even wears a cape and a cowl. He first appeared in 1955's Batman number 92. And in... Oh, hello, Susie. And in DC's League of Super Pets coming to theaters near you soon, he'll be voiced by Kevin Hart. Yeah.
Bat Hound is cooler. I was going to say calling him Ace is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But Bat Hound... Amazing.
But yeah, he'll be voiced by Kevin Hart, and Crypto, the super dog, will be voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh. Yeah, he did open up that chain of hardware
He did.
stores.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks and the crime-fighting dogs.
Ace in Batman Beyond?
Yeah.
But I love Batman Beyond. How do I not know that?
His dog, his big dog,
Oh.
is named Ace, but isn't as...
He doesn't do crime
He doesn't
fighting.
have the fanciness, the
Okay.
fancy the nonsense that you'll see after the leaderboard. Where Bootleg Bartman up in second, but don't have a cow. Single bat. Don't
have a bat cow.
You're still in first. Racish Ghoul. I keep saying Racial Ghoul. Racish Ghoul in
Racish
third.
Ghoul.
Three
Racish Ghoul.
Face in fourth, and Stephen Premmel. You're in fifth, but one Bat
Precisely.
R has the highest answer streak of 7. Yeah, exactly. They need more work and to appear in more movies together.
Ridiculous.
I think Wonder Woman has a pig or something in the new one.
Yo, I'm here for that.
I like it. I like the idea that it was a sailor who got turned into a pig by Cersei and just gifted to Wonder Woman.
She's just like, well, I'm not gonna turn him back.
Yeah,
so.
He was annoying, and it's okay. I guess he'll be my pet.
Much better as a pig.
Maybe he'll learn. Wonder Woman has an invisible pig. Maybe he'll learn a lesson. He needs to be. Oh, don't worry. That's exactly what he's in. This is a toy featuring Damian Wayne and Ace the Bat Hound.
A mask? The Hound wears a mask?
So they recently removed the mask and he just has a Kevlar, but he has had a mask and a cape historically throughout the comics.
This is just he's completely undefended, but he's wearing a mask, so his identity is safe.
Yeah, I mean,
what the fuck?
By day, Ace is a mild-mannered good boy.
Is that Steve Trevor? She wants him so bad, she wishes him a pig.
It should be.
Look, that just gets around a lot of the issues in 1984 if he was a pig instead of another human.
Yes, by night, a canine dominatrix.
Excuse me, sir? Where do I find the dog masks? But surprise, you're in San Francisco, and they're like, oh, right over here. Here are the human dog masks. And you're like, no!
This also
the dog masks for
This
dogs.
feels like yet another example of Bruce Wayne flaunting his wealth. To be like, yeah, I can get a tactical dog mask. I can get a tactical dog mask.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it has a purpose.
I like the idea. I'm at the super tailor for the dog mask. I also like the idea that Wayne Industries all of a sudden goes into dog soldiers, and they're like, but why are we investing in dog soldiers? And Bruce is just like, I don't know. It seems like a powerful market. And he has to buy a ton of them through like shell companies to convince Wayne Industries that it's worth continuing to make things for Ace the Bat Hound.
Wow.
That's my headcanon.
Yep.
But I don't love third dimensional media.
No, not at all. Fluval wouldn't. That's gross. That's so weird. Why would he? Oh
Speaking of things I wouldn't consume, let's go to the next question. Which pizza chain made a vaguely bat-shaped calzone to promote the Batman? Was that Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, around dog-faced pony soldiers? Do you know who called someone a dog-faced pony soldier?
No.
The President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Called who?
A rude person at a rally in Iowa, a dog-faced pony soldier.
Oh my God! Right?
Right?
Have you? I cannot.
Well, now that Channing Tatum was supposed to be Gambit, but make him Nightwing. Let Channing be
Jesus.
Nightwing. To the Joker, crazy bread is just bread.
That's fine. Oh, the Joker bread.
Stop.
I'm sorry, Flip.
To the Joker, crazy bread is just bread. Anyway, 7 of you got it right. It's Little Caesars, and we're going to take a look at the allegedly bat-shaped calzone after we go to the leaderboard. Where Stephen Prumel is in 4th, and Battoven now in 5th place. This is allegedly shaped like a bat. Someone pointed out it's just a pad.
That is 100%
And
a
I
pad.
can't unsee it now.
Can confirm.
That's just what it looks like. I can't unsee it now.
It's just what it is.
It's much more that than a bat. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh man, I didn't even get the dumb pizza ad question. Does Batman have a Southern gentleman card playing friend?
Oh.
There's gotta be one.
He's got to.
I mean, he has a whole undercover mob persona named Matches Malone.
And like Belle Reve is in Louisiana, and that's where they lock
But
up
is
all the
anyone
really
there his
intense
friend?
criminals. Well, he has to keep an eye on all of the criminals that are there because they keep breaking the fuck out.
Missed opportunity, Jazz Fadson.
Yes. Missed opportunity.
Careful, this match strikes.
Precisely.
Spiritually, the answer to the question is Papa John's is very good. Gambit, you know what? Let's just let Gambit become DC.
Right.
Why not?
Adopt him.
Anyway,
Adopt him.
the calzone, as I can see, combines a pepperoni pizza with a garlic sauce cheese and pepperoni-filled calzone crust. So not only does it look like that, you better believe there's pepperoni stuffed inside of it.
Yo, I cannot complain.
Yes, we are. We're talking about how Ace the Bat Hound is a crossover with Channing Tatum's dog, and now we need Channing Tatum as Nightwing.
Yes.
I want to try it. Well, report back if you do. That's right. Magic Mike
Yes.
now just has powers to make things explode.
Precisely. He throws thongs now, and those are what make things explode.
Yeah, they just rolled parts of the pizza over and called
Yep.
it a calzone. They don't even call it a calzone. That
Right?
wasn't a typo. They call it a calzone. Speaking of
The gambit of my heart.
Speaking of food items that shouldn't exist, let's go to the next question. In 2012, Mountain Dew released which flavor as a tie-in with The Dark Knight Rises? Was that Bane Blast, Dark Berry, Joker Juice, or Talia Al Dew?
It can't have been Joker juice.
Was it Bane Blast, Dark Berry, Joker Juice, or Talia Al Dew?
I mean, Bane Blast makes sense because it's something that you would consume, right? Because Bane consumes. I mean, I guess he doesn't.
It's Dark Berry.
What the hell? That's the lamest one.
Yeah, we created all the other ones that actually kind of directly.
Those are great.
Yeah. Yeah, I created all the other ones. I feel like I got to get hired by Mountain Dew.
Right?
I'm clearly right on their wavelength.
You know their shit. You write from their heart, their playbook, Fluval.
Yeah, I've looked at so many of their things. Anyway, we're gonna look at Bane. We're gonna look at
way better than Barry.
I agree, and we're gonna look at the Dark Berry
What?
after we look at the leaderboard. Where no one is rising. It's pretty static here. But look at this. This is the Dark Berry.
It's stupid, just like Dark Knight Rises.
They also were going to release a new Mountain Dew for the Batman when it was going to come out in 2021 originally. And they scrapped it. They scrapped it. We've been denied a Mountain Dew flavor. They were going to release Riddler's Brew to tie into the Robert Pattinson Batman movie, but it got scrapped due to licensing issues, and we don't know what it was going to taste like.
Can we just talk about that?
Sorry, I missed your comment.
What's better representation of the Nolan's Batman than all of the other names,
That's
which is
true.
100% true, and part of why Dark
That's a
Knight
good
Rises is the best question about when you ask someone their opinion of it, that's the best way to tell if you should become romantically involved with them.
I think that they keep all the unsold cans of Dark Berry Mountain Dew underground like all the cops.
It would probably taste like death, at least a little bit like death.
I said I think they keep all the unsold Dark Berry Mountain Dew cans underground like the cops.
That was a really good one,
The Dark Knight Rises.
Thank you for repeating it for me.
Like the cops. Like the cops.
Just a standing army of human cops.
Like the human cops.
For months.
Like
months
the human
on
cops.
end in the sewers. Go.
I bet drinking
Clean
that
uniforms.
Mountain Dew is extremely painful for you. I'll be here all week with my Dark Knight Rises set. But let's just go ahead then.
Sewer cops.
To our next question, which is a multi-select. Which of these actors have played the Riddler in a feature film? Conan O'Brien, Paul Dano, Robin Williams, Zach Galifianakis. Which of these have played the Riddler in a feature film? Seen here is a woman shocked at someone playing the Riddler in a feature film.
All cops should be sewer cops. They should be in the sewers.
A
away
cask.
from all of us, trapped in the sewers.
A cask. But look at this. Look at her. She's so shocked she threw her popcorn. That voice is coming out of the Riddler? I don't believe it.
I don't believe that.
Do you know the answer to these?
I really don't.
Do you know any of the answers?
What do you mean?
What's a multi-select?
I didn't know any of these.
Yeah. Paul Dano
I did not know either of those.
Paul Dano is the Riddler in The Batman, and Conan O'Brien was the Riddler in the Lego Batman movie.
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis was the Joker in the Lego Batman
That's what I
movie.
thought.
And Robin Williams was offered the Joker in the 1989 Batman, and then it got taken away from him because it was all a negotiating ploy for Jack Nicholson.
That's
then
rude.
Robin Williams was so mad he refused. They also then offered him the Riddler in Batman Forever, and he said no and refused to ever work with them until they apologized.
That's so rude.
It's very rude.
That's beyond rude.
It's very rude.
Like, especially like
to Robin Williams.
No, it's like you don't fuck with Robin Williams.
I mean,
especially
apparently you do.
in our favorite city. Yeah,
Apparently you
people
do, because Disney also screwed him on the genie. Yeah, Nicholson made tons of money on Batman and Batman Returns.
And he was like mediocre. I'm gonna be real.
Question. It's a fair question. Has he played the Joker?
Who?
Jack Nicholson. He
Like,
wore the makeup, but has he played the Joker? I didn't expect that to break you like that. I really did.
That's the idea of, like, you haven't really played the Joker because you weren't, like, the consistent Joker.
You must
person.
chill on my man's Jack. Is that because he's Joe Chill
I'm not going to chill
as
on
well?
Jack Nicholson.
Because Jack
Come
Napier
on.
plays the role of killing the Waynes, traditionally played by Joe Chill. He's Joe Chill's understudy when it comes to murdering the Waynes. Joe Chill was out that day, so Jack Napier, the role of the Wayne's murderer, will be played by Jack Napier. No, he's good as the Joker. I'm just joking.
Mediocre on it. I also didn't like George Clooney's Batman, though. I thought that was hella mediocre.
Well, that's a whole different movie.
The one guy...
Michael Keaton is in the 1989
Michael Keaton
Batman.
I like.
Okay.
But I like Michael Keaton in everything.
Michael Keaton's great.
Josie Hill.
Josie Hill. Joe. C. Hill.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to our next question after we go to our leaderboard, where Ra's al Ghul has retaken first place. One Bat R in second. Bootleg Bartman in third. Stephen Premmel in fourth. Battoven's fifth. And Ra's al Ghul, you have a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. But let's see if that streak continues with this next question. Gotham City is located in which state? Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, or Rhode Island? Do you know the answer to this?
I
Don't tell them. I just
do.
like asking you if you know
I both
it.
know where it should be and where it is.
Oh, good question, Lena. Did Nicholson send human waste garbage and rodents to people to get into the real Joker mindset? No. I heard, also, sidebar, did you hear that Zoe Kravitz drank milk from a dish to get into the mindset of Catwoman?
Okay.
Why is Rhode Island always in the joke spot? Anyway, canonically, the correct answer is New Jersey.
It is not New York.
New Jersey's the world and the location of Gotham City, and this has been the case since at least 1977's Amazing World of DC Comics number 14. It's been in Jersey. It's been in Jersey. Metropolis is in Delaware, canonically, too.
Stupid.
Yeah, I also like the idea that the DC Earth is just 2 times as big as Marvel Earth, because they have to fit all those extra cities. What? Delaware? Yeah, no, I was as surprised as you. Hi, I'm in Delaware. I don't know what you're referencing, but I do know the leaderboard. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, it's way less messed up. Oh, it's right. It's Wayne's World. Well, party on. Excellent, Stephen Premmel.
Party on.
Party on as we go to our next question. Question number 12. Bane made his... Excuse me, let me do it in the right voice. Bane made his first live-action appearance in which film? Batman the movie, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, The Dark Knight Rises. Where did Bane make his first live-action appearance? 6 of you knew it. Yeah. It's Batman and Robin, where he was played by... I'm going into Don Pardo.
You are.
Where he was played by former wrestler named Robert Swenson.
Robert Swenson.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where he made his live-action debut, is Bane. Let's get some Don Knotts. Oh, Andy.
Yeah, Batman
and Robin. I thought it was Batman
Wild,
and Robin, Andy.
Right? Wild.
Jack Nicholson had filming scheduled around Laker home games, so he can go to them, much like I do with the leaderboard, where one Bat-R is now in first place. Ra's al Ghul in second by less than 20 points. Bootleg Bartman in third, Stephen Premmel in fourth, Battoven in fifth. It's still a very competitive game. The Riddler and musical guest Liberace.
Oh, Fluval, what's that sound? It's time for us to advertise our Patreon.
That's right. It's time for us to advertise.
That's right. If you go to patreon.com/radiofreemultiverse and sign up, you'll get stuff in your real mail.
Absolutely.
We'll send it to you. And this month, every single patron is going to be getting one of these coveted Fluval Batman stickers.
Holy merchandise.
Holy merchandise. face. You can only see this one in our camera.
It says Gotham.
It says Gotham, and there is a little Fluval. And this one you can't really see, but that outline, wow, that looks like the Fluv signal.
That looks like the promos you saw for this very episode.
That's right. Fancy stickers.
And you can support us, of course, at Holy Rusted Metal Fluval. You can support us at patreon.com/Radio Free Multiverse with many affordable options, including the get out of here privacy preferences, the trainee intern for only $2.50 per month.
Fluval, if you're hoping that everyone can see our Patreon right now, they cannot.
I'm not. I was just reading from it. But you know what?
I just wanted
let's
to make
dazzle them with our Patreon.
Let's dazzle them. Look at
we
that.
can be a trainee intern for $2.50 a month, an intern for $5 a month, which is where you get one thing sent to you, a better intern for $10 a month, a best intern for $20, superior for $30, and a biological intern for $500 a month, where you will get someone's
$500.
hair.
Build an army. Make some clones. We don't know what you're going to do with that. And you know what? It's not our business.
It's not our business. But you know what is our business?
What?
Wait, should we... Oh, sure. Yes, you should continue to honor me with fan art.
Absolutely.
You should always honor me with fan art.
Tributes are incredibly valuable.
Tributes are very important.
They're non-fungible. Okay? They're like money you can funge.
You can funge
You can't
money.
funge tributes.
No, you can't funge tributes. They don't talk about that enough. But you know what
They
we should
don't.
talk about now?
What?
Our next trivia question. Here we go. Multi-select. Be sure to confirm your answers before you lock them in. Adam West faced off against which of these villains in the 1966 Batman TV series? Did he face off against Condiment King, Egghead, Louis the Lilac, or the Mad Hatter? And remember, there's multiple correct answers in this question, so be sure to choose them and then lock in your answers so you don't lose out on points. What?
Fluval, riddle me this.
Okay.
What would your Batman 66 villain name be?
The Trivia Master.
Oh,
I'd have a
that's
series
good.
of complex traps that Batman and Robin would have to get out of by answering my questions correctly. Anyway, it was not all of them. It was all of them except Condiment King.
All except
Condiment King made his debut in Batman the Animated Series in the 1990s as an ode to the 1960s show, but never appeared in it. And after we go to our leaderboard, we're going to look at all of these swinging 60s villains. But first, let's make intern Mike do some work. Or not.
He's just sipping on his margarita mix in his big
Spiked
gold cup.
with some dark berry Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I spiked it.
Ooh, that would be great, Jas. Batman v Duke of Doubt, Dawn of Drive-Thrus.
Wow, love that.
But here's Egghead, the egg-themed villain played by Vincent Price, which had many utility eggs as seen in the Return of the Caped Crusaders animated movie as well. Some of his other villains include Shame the Cowboy and Marcia the Queen of Diamonds. These are real, by the way.
What? Shame the Cowboy?
Shame the Cowboy is a parody of the Western movie Shane.
Is he ashamed of himself? Like, does
No.
his deal have anything to do with shame?
His
Like
name
the
is...
feeling?
I don't think so. I think it's just a joke on Shane. And yeah, there was the William Shatner.
What?
There was a cartoon spin-off called... where William Shatner played Harvey Dent and Two-Face that was animated, and they got Adam West and Burt Ward back to voice the dynamic duo.
Oh my. Oh my. The eggs are the goriest weapons? Yeah, the fertilized ones.
But it's not only Egghead. There's Louis the Lilac, who was portrayed by comedian Milton Berle. Louis the Lilac is a gangster florist and illegal perfume dealer who also raises carnivorous lilacs, eats lilacs, and more.
But has nothing to do with being gay.
And is not Poison Ivy.
It's like the writers just did not know.
Yeah, they don't write him, and he just sounds like a gangster, which I was impressed by, frankly. I was like, oh, he's just a gangster who likes flowers. That's it.
Right? It's a nice suit, gonna be real. I'm digging his entire vibe.
I love Louis the Lilac's whole vibe. I want I want a Louis the Lilac Poison Ivy team up. So
Yes! Oh my god.
actually, no, I want Poison Ivy versus Louis the Lilac.
Yeah, she would fucking hate him.
Yeah, I
She's
want
so much smarter
Ivy.
than him.
Well, also
He's
Ivy.
using a plant.
Exactly, I want-
He's hurting
Yeah.
them, not helping
Right.
them grow.
Ivy's an environmentalist, and Louis the Lilac would certainly not be. But Pop Tompkins does have that same suit. Louis the Dandy. Louis the Lilac, big dandy. Yeah, Louis for Harley Quinn season 4. Absolutely. PFT for Louis the Lilac. PFT would be a great voice
Oh my god.
for Louis the Lilac.
Yes.
But of course, rounding this out, there's the Mad Hatter, who in this version just had high-tech hats, including this hat that has laser eyes.
I like that the lasers are encased in objects that mimic eyes.
Yeah, that's not just a hat that shoots lasers. It's specifically a hat that has laser eyes. He also has a hat that has a clock on it.
It is a great hat. It's a great hat.
everything.
What does
This
the
is-
clock do?
It's just a clock. He just has a hat that tells time.
Okay. Like,
And yeah, Paul F.
does it give you
Tompkins.
existential dread? Like,
Probably. But yeah, Paul F. Tompkins should also play him.
Yes, and considerable mustaches.
Yeah, he is an evil Inspector Gadget. All he is missing a lot of Paul F. Tompkins stock. Yeah, all these are fantastic episodes. I think
I
that
just
Mad...
want a hat with freaking laser eyes.
I think
okay?
Mad Hatter
can't
may
do
also
it.
be another of those Batman villains that's played by multiple people.
I can't do it. I can't. Can you
I
channel?
just want a hat with freaking laser eyes on it, okay? How about
That's-
Owen Wilson instead?
Yeah, but it's closer than me.
I just want... I can't... I don't
yeah,
remember.
Dr.
1
Evil's a
million.
rough one. Does he have different color eyes? It does not look like it, Ed. I think that that's just lighting.
Yeah, I do like that idea too.
Oh, yes.
Presumably because the eyebrows are prosthetics.
That makes sense. You know what? Yes. He does remind me of Tusk as well. Oh, yeah, that's just what that's called.
Look at that stash.
Look at that stash.
But that's not our last question about the
Oh.
1960s Batman.
No,
What made you go, oh?
nothing.
Okay. Well, that's not our last question about the 1960s Batman. We got another one coming up. How many actors played Catwoman in the 1966 Batman TV series? 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'm sure we'll get a Batman sequel someday.
They
3
can
of
make
you
too
knew
much
it.
money with
It was 3. Oh, I just noticed people are gonna. Oh,
What?
well, I just
What?
noticed something.
What?
I think it is technically 2.
What?
So in the broader 1966 Batman thing, I chose 3 because of the movie, but it's actually 2 in the show. It was Julie Newmar in seasons 1 and 2 and Eartha Kitt in season 3, but it was Lee Merriweather in the movie, in Batman the movie. So it's it's an imprecise question. The intern who wrote it will be ejected
They
into
will
space.
be ejected. Let me. Okay, I got the whole pod. Don't worry.
But 3 in the broader oeuvre of the 1966 Batman, 3 actors played Catwoman. Let's go to the leaderboard and forget Arthur's mistake. Bootleg Bartman now up into second, and this Kahoot is being played under protest. Julie Newmar is a real person. Yeah, absolutely is a real person. Burn it all down. Oh, we'll be burning something down at the end of this episode. Sad trombone, says Stephen Premel.
Sad trombone.
Oh, I thought she was made up for the title of 2. Nope, she's real. Julie Newmar is very real. So I think she's still alive too. So that's what this feels like. That is what that feels like, the Argyle. But now let's learn what our next question feels like. In 1988, viewers called in to vote on whether the Joker should kill which Robin. Was that Damian Wayne, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, or Tim Drake? Seen here is a cute little pink phone that might have been the type you used to kill which Robin, or not kill. You could use a 900 number.
He didn't use. Oh, they called in.
No, I know, but he was
I
not
was like,
killed.
he was not killed with a phone. He was killed with a crowbar.
He was killed with a crowbar, but you could call in to vote to kill or not kill this Robin. Spoiler alert: they killed him, but by less of a margin than you might expect. So I can tell you some more facts about it as you vote in. The poll received it.
Maybe.
Oh, Wait, what?
They did the same with Gwen
What?
Stacy. Yeah, I've
What?
heard that. Tayson Judd.
I hadn't heard about Gwen Stacy. That's interesting. 5 of you got it right. It's Jason Todd. The poll received 10,614 votes. 5,343 voted for Todd to die, and 5,271 voted for his survival, meaning he died by a margin of only 72 votes. And writer Denny O'Neil said it was possible many votes favoring Todd's death came from a single person, because he recalled hearing that a lawyer programmed his Macintosh to dial the killing number every few minutes,
What?
but had no evidence. So it's entirely possible that Jason Todd died, even though more individual humans voted for him to live. Isn't that interesting?
I think it's very interesting.
You seem, what's up? You seem a little distracted. Is
I
anything?
seem a little distracted.
The killing number, democracy falls again, says Single Walk Run.
You know, I am monitoring all of the bat cams.
Oh,
while
that's
we do
probably
this
it.
show.
That's probably it. I mean, you got to monitor.
I do have a lot of it. I mean, Fluval.
Stop texting the bat computer.
It gained sentience, okay?
Yeah,
and
sure
it's
it
really
did.
funny.
Well, let's see if the leaderboard's funny. Intern Mike just really moving 2 pieces up and down. What's the what?
The Cray.
What's the Cray?
Clay Aiken.
The Bank of Cray compute. What?
What?
Look.
Explain yourself.
Does the white label with black Helvetica text on it say Cray? No, it says Bat Computer.
It says bat computer.
If the bat label says Bat Computer, I don't know what to tell you.
It's Clay Aiken. Is it just?
Is Clay Aiken the Bat Computer?
That would make so much sense. That's why they're such a sweetheart.
Oh,
my God.
Cray's the brand.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
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 They're the supercomputers of the
Oh,
90s. Okay.
okay,
I was calling it
okay.
Bat Computer because that's what the label says.
That's wise, Fluval.
That's wise. I'm very wise.
You're
You'll have to
incredibly
be wise,
wise.
though, to figure out the answer to our next question. Multi-select. Once again, be sure to lock them in. Which of these is a real piece of Batman tie-in merchandise? The Batman burger, the Batman car seat, the Batman leg lamp, or the Batman magic 8-ball? Which of these are real pieces of a Batman tie-in merchandise? And remember, there's multiple correct answers, so be sure to lock them in.
Batputer.
Batputer.
That's what it's called in the Futurama Batman.
Yes. The hell is a leg lamp? I mean, it's a lamp that looks like a leg.
Yep.
Like in A Christmas Story.
Do not doubt capitalism, okay?
Do not doubt capitalism. Do not doubt, especially late-stage capitalism. Who will survive? Coming to your
not.
dimension pretty much all the time.
Yeah, like constantly.
But the correct answer is all of them, and we're going to look at every single one of these after we look at the Bat leaderboard, which also has a label.
Every single one.
Nothing changed. Most of you, it looks like all of you realized that it was probably all of them on this format of question. Weird.
Probably.
Weird.
Wow. Pattern
You all.
recognition among third-dimensional beings is like almost as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, who'da thunk?
Yeah.
Who'da thunk it?
Yeah. They're bad at it. You're so bad at it.
Oh, all my hats came on at once. That's not right.
No!
Fluval.
Kevin's hatinator is malfunctioning.
Yeah, that's a big
It's
blunder.
Intern Kevin's blunder.
Now that's a big blunder from Kevin. That's a big blunder from Kevin.
That's intern Kevin's fault for sure. For sure.
Oh no, you learned my secret identity. I've been Fluval all along. I've been billionaire playfish Fluval this whole time.
Billionaire playfish Fluval.
Well, look, to distract you, here's the Batman burger from DC Superhero Cafe in Malaysia, Hong Kong, and China. The bun was blackened using charcoal. I like the Batman, let them eat.
Wow.
That famous Batman quote.
Let
them eat. Let them eat. Let them eat, Rachel. And now here,
No.
this is the Batman burger in McDonald's in Hong Kong,
That looks fine.
which features 2 patties, a McMuffin-styled fried egg, some onions, and sauce. No, I like the graphic design on this one.
Yeah, it does look really nice, the box.
The diner double beef.
Yeah, be careful with that charcoal.
Oh, good point. Yeah, be sure to not eat that charcoal burger unless you have...
Get this super normal looking burger.
Yeah. And look at this super normal looking car seat.
Oh, that one is made of Batman.
They also make there's multiple car seats like this of this model where it's like the Denny O'Neil cowl, where it's the blue one with the big ears. Like there's varying Batmen that are all just staring at the back of your child's head. Like Batman can't help you. He can't see anything. Exactly. Right? Why don't they make the whole car out of bat? I mean, that's why the bat plane is so good, because it's all made of the bat. Good question.
Yeah, the hand cup holders are ridiculous.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, I won't drop your soda.
He just spoons the children.
Look, Frederick Wortham tried to warn us all. Yeah.
Just sit on Batman's lap. You know,
just saying, Wortham
you're
tried,
safe in his arms.
Wortham tried to warn us, and we didn't listen. And here's the Batman leg lamp.
I'm so sorry. I just got your really funny joke.
It's okay. The 10-cent
Wortham
plague.
Being the psychiatrist who
wrote the 10-cent
stations.
plague about how the comics were a bad influence on the children of America.
Yeah.
But you know what's not? The Batman leg lamp.
Ah!
They also make a Superman leg lamp.
Ooh.
It's
just a leg lamp.
It's his leg.
That's really funny. It's a bat prize.
But I think it's funny that A Christmas Story, exactly, that A Christmas Story so like mainstreamed the idea of a lamp being a leg that everyone's just like, well, what other legs could it be?
Whose leg can we stick on a lamp?
And also in this case, you can't quite tell here, but the leg also lights up.
Oh.
It's not just the top. I think it's also interesting that they went with the blue Batman leg.
They want, like, fans of the old show to buy it.
Right, yeah.
Those are the types of people who buy things.
I want a gritty, thick Batman leg. I want a Frank Miller Batman leg. That's
boot.
just...
That, like, metal boot that he wears to stomp, to curb stomp Superman.
Yeah, it's a combat boot with Superman's blood on it. That also the blood lights up, too. And when you turn it on, it goes, do you bleed? You will. Every time. Do you know how well that would sell? I do. So many edgy YouTubing teens would want it in their sets.
Wow. For real. For
real it would sell. You know what else sold well?
What?
If it existed, that is. The subject of our... Oh, wait, the Magic 8 Ball. I forgot about the Magic 8 Ball. It's Batman's head. You rip off his head and you flip it upside down to get your answers to your questions. And it gives answers like...
bleed?
The Dark Knight says right. And Alfred agrees. Outlook grim.
Wow.
Ask a question, turn over for the answer. But again, they went with the bright blue Batman, which is interesting. They merch the blue bat so much more than the dark, gritty bat. This was a 90s product.
Probably.
But why not make it look like Val Kilmer or the George Clooney Batman then? Because this is, I guess, because likenesses. You're right, it must have been 90s. But here's our next question. True or false? Mattel released a Batman v Superman themed Rock'em Sock'em robot toy. Is that true or false? Could you Batman v Superman until their head flies off? 80 and knew it. It's true. No, yeah. That was the 90s comic book costume. You're right. I know that because that was the comic costume featured in DC versus Marvel.
Precisely.
Interesting. Anyway, capitalism says single walk run. But yeah, it's true. But while this is the only one we could find that was an official Rock'em Sock'em robot branded toy, you better believe it ain't the only one. There's other things that are using the same gosh dang concept, and we're going to look at all of these after we look at our leaderboard. Where one Bat R is in first, Rishish Ghoul in second, Bootleg Bartman in third, Beethoven in fourth, and Stephen Premmel in fifth. And nice! Bass Ass Fadson is back with an answer streak of 3.
Batulism. Battleism? I mean, like, batulism is funny because that's like botulism. Battleism. Capitalism. Battleism.
Battleism. Battleism. Botulism Fadson, very good. But now let's look at our Rock'em Sock'em. Here we go. Hero size. Rock'em Sock'em Batman v Superman. Look how happy they are.
Look how sized they are. Look at the size of those heroes.
I buy
Things
it.
that size,
Yeah.
I see them and I think that's a hero right there.
There goes my girthy hero.
Things just about this tall. That's why
What
this,
did you say, Martha?
this creature right here is a hero.
Yes.
He's a little bit bigger than those.
That's why Jar Jar is a hero.
Jar Jar is definitely
A hungry hero. Anyway, here's Batman v Mr. Freeze, which was a pocket puncher where you would just not hero size though. No.
Not hero sized at all.
Here's Batman v Penguin,
Ooh.
where you would knock their head off to win.
I like how he has to stand on an ice cube.
Yeah. I also like the Batman is knocking the Penguin's head off.
Like
That feels
why would he win?
that feels like a violation of his I don't kill people rule if you just punch someone's head off.
He has murdered a lot of people.
I know, but he's not supposed to. He's supposed to not do that. That's not supposed to be the way of the bat.
That doesn't.
Oh no, my hat again. Everything's going wrong again.
Intern Kevin.
Kevin!
100% Intern Kevin's fault. And Intern Kevin made the hat nader, and it's his fault that he did this.
Kevin! This won't happen again, folks. This won't happen again. But you know what did happen again? The Batman v Riddler pocket puncher. Look at that go. Yeah, that's a good point.
Batman is not exactly like a cop.
Well,
Batman is probably one of the most copy superheroes, I would argue.
I mean, I think you're right, but
as someone who considered him my fantasy father growing up,
cops have sidekicks. Which takes us to our next question. Here we go. Chris O'Donnell was the Robin to which actor's Batman? Was he the Robin to Christian Bale, George Clooney, Michael Keaton, or Val Kilmer? Who was he the Robin to?
Yeah, the goons have a really powerful
goons
union.
have great
Their
life
Goonian,
insurance. Absolutely.
The Goonian is extremely powerful.
The Goonian, very powerful.
The police
and makes us
officers
strong.
union, not so much.
Well,
too much.
Well,
far too much.
yeah, I was gonna say they're pretty powerful,
Or
just not in the ways you'd hope.
Are they really a union? That's more my question.
Oh, good question. But the correct answers were, of course, George Clooney in Batman and Robin and Val Kilmer in Batman Forever, and all of you knew it. You should be proud of all of you.
You should all be proud of yourself.
And we're going to take a look at one of Chris O'Donnell's super suits after we go to the leaderboard. Wow, one Bat R still on top again, but Bootleg Bartman in second, Raish Ishgul in third, but barely by a single point. Beethoven in fourth. Stephen Premmel bringing up the rear of our leaderboard in fifth, and 4 players just hit answer streak 3. I'm proud of all of you for holding on this strong in
Papa
this
Fluval's
Bat
proud of
Trivia.
you.
Yeah, Stephen Premmel's the
Papa
rear.
Fluval.
Absolutely, you're the rear. Speaking of rears, look at these prominent musculature on these Batman and Robin suits. You know they have a
Look at those
prominent
nipples.
gluteus as well. Yeah, look at those nipples. Look how happy George Clooney is to be here. He doesn't look like he's thinking through all the life choices that led him here and regretting every single one. Yeah, he does look like Eminem. That's a great point, Jess Fadson Montgomery. Well, It's a great point. I like the silver Robin mask,
Right?
though. Like, the
Yeah.
color scheme. Batgirl also had a complimentary costume in it as well.
Yeah, there were a lot of confusing butt shots.
Yeah, I also think it's interesting that they tried to make that the Robin logo. They tried so hard to make that the Robin logo.
Which is just ridiculous.
And it's like, no, the Robin logo
It
is
looks
the
terrible. Yeah.
He does look like the Winter
He
Soldier.
does.
You know, that makes me realize that if there were
What?
Star Wars movies in the 90s, there's good odds Chris O'Donnell would have been Luke Skywalker.
Ooh.
Because if he looks like the Winter Soldier, he looks like Luke Skywalker.
That man.
That is basically the
That's-
Nightwing. It's the Nightwing logo, not the
Nightwing
Robin
is
logo.
different.
Nightwing is his own
very
person.
different, and most of the Nightwing stories are about that.
Right.
The
Like,
fact that he is not Robin and he's not Batman. That's like the only Nightwing story.
also, speaking for myself, the only Nightwing logo I recognize is his disco era costume with all the fringe and the deep V. But let's go on to our next question since we're talking about comics all of a sudden. Here we go. From issues 59 to 200, which comic book series featured Batman teaming up with a different hero in every issue? Was that Batman Meets, DC Team Up, The Brave and the Bold, or World's Finest Comics? Do you know the answer to this one? Intern continuity?
I'm Intern Kristie.
But do you know the answer?
I don't know.
You don't know the answer, Intern? Caped Crusader?
I don't.
It's The Brave and the Bold.
Because I knew the cartoon, the Brave
Right.
and the Bold, so I
Yeah.
thought it might be that.
The cartoon
but
where
I'm
Diedrich
like,
Bader voices the Batman.
Yes.
It's The Brave and the Bold, and World's Finest was on stories specifically about Batman and Superman teaming up, not a potpourri of allies to the Dark Knight. But by the way, this was our penultimate question. So let's go to the
This is
leaderboard.
our penultimate question?
Yes, these are the standings into our final question. Single bat R. One bat R in first. Racish Ghoul in second. Within striking distance, though, Bootleg Bartman in third, Battoven in fourth, and Stephen Premel in fifth. I heard Catman is great in it. And it also mostly highlights lesser featured characters. And even when it's a
true.
prominently named character, it's a lesser known version of them, like it's Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, for instance.
They also make fun of the Flash's ability to sustain sexual arousal.
Brave
There's
and
a
the Bold.
song. Yes.
Brave and the Bold, the kids' cartoon Brave and the Bold.
Yes.
I
The
like
women
that.
do a song and dance number, and that's one of the lines.
Wow. Oh, Plastic Man is also excellent.
Plastic Man is
in
amazing.
it. Oh, it's not a kids' cartoon.
Plastic Man is also
Okay,
in
thank you for
that,
the clarification.
who is it? That one that was sponsored by cocaine. That comic book that was
Oh,
sponsored
The Dark
by
Knight
cocaine.
Strikes Again.
Yes.
Is that the one?
Frank Miller's second Dark
Yeah.
Knight Returns.
Yeah, the one written by Cocaine and Cocaine
Yes.
Accessories.
Yes. Well, entirely. Plastic Man's in it, and he's fucking crazy. I loved it.
It's interesting. I mean, I've
loved
heard
it.
that about it. I remember the 60s cartoon of Plastic Man. Is it like that?
No, he's fucking
No, I know. He's a
insane.
monster.
He's an existential
he's a huge
nightmare.
villain. I know. Well, it's Frank Miller. Of course he's an existential nightmare.
He has no like consistent core of being because he's plastic, so he like, you know.
But I feel like I feel like Frank Miller, it's an existential nightmare, really sums up most of the worlds he builds. Oh, there's not double entendres?
You need more double entendres in those riddles.
Are there only single entendres?
Miller was just a walking mountain of cocaine for a year. This is true.
Well-
it's like when Lot's wife turned back and looked at Sodom and was turned into a salt pillar.
Except in Frank Miller's case, the cocaine was cut with racism.
Yes.
And now let's go to
Cut
our
with
final.
very extreme racism.
Yeah, it was 300. Oof. Let's go to our final question. Here we go. Double points. Anyone could win this. In the epic comic book crossover DC versus Marvel, Batman was pitted against which Marvel hero in a one-on-one fight? Captain America, Moon Knight, Spider-Man, or Wolverine? Seen here in the background are a lot of Marvel comics.
I think I know this one.
Well, don't give it
I think
away.
that talking about my cartoon dads might give it away.
Don't give it away. Single bat run is guessing. Let's see if that pays off. It's a bold strategy.
A bold strategy.
Sort of like how Alan Moore is the walking embodiment of narcissism, says Stephen Bramall.
A little bit. But he is also the man who everything he writes, just a new neo-Nazi gets his wings. And Alan Moore has no idea why.
And Alan Moore is very upset. Anyway, 4 of you got it right. It's Captain America.
Oh, I'm wrong.
The Dark Knight barely wins, but only after hours of fighting. And then they go, this is stupid. Let's team up and solve the problem.
They wouldn't even get that far into fighting because Batman would know everything about Captain America to start with and know that he can just talk to him.
So do you know? So an interesting
should be Wolverine because Wolverine.
Interesting
would be like,
fact,
no,
though.
I'm stupid. I'm gonna fight
Interesting
you.
fact. So in DC versus Marvel, the first 5 fights were decided by the writers and artists of the Thing. And the final 6 fights were decided by popularity contests.
Oh.
Voters got a survey with the first issue that they then voted on and sent back or voted on an AOL.
Ooh.
And so the first, we're going...
Oh, are we going to the...
We're going to my Mind Palace.
Okay.
We're going to do my Mind Palace all about...
Oh, wait, no, we need to go to the Batman Mind Palace.
Yes, the Bat Palace.
This is the Bat Palace.
This is the Bat Palace, okay. Let's see. I have to find the right...
Did that lawyer rig the votes again?
Oh, great question. Here we
Good
go.
question.
I think this has all the fights laid out in it.
Dark Claw. That's my 2 cartoon dads in one.
Well, so don't worry. At the end of this, we're going to look at the Amalgam comics as well. That's the next slide. This is taking forever to load.
It's because they want to hide the information from us.
I mean, they want to suppress it, I guess.
It's too powerful, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, can you imagine?
Okay, here we go. It
all
looks
that
like
power?
my usual... I was going somewhere else, but my usual one also has it. My usual Mind Palace that looks surprisingly like Wikipedia. Okay, here we go.
All Wolverine has to do with Jerry Seinfeld is bring up that he met a 17-year-old girl, and instead of mentoring her to be a superhero, he dated her.
Exactly. So Aquaman fought Namor, where Aquaman won by summoning a whale to leap out of the water and land on top of Namor. Because you lost when you were immobilized. And it pinned Namor down. Elektra beat Catwoman by cutting Catwoman's whip as she hung from a girder. But she lived because she fell into a dumpster full of spam. The Flash won because he was faster.
Then who?
Quicksilver.
Oh, yeah.
Robin won by using his cape as a decoy and tying up Jubilee. But throughout the entire thing, they're in love with each other and are flirting the whole time.
That would happen.
And he kisses her and apologizes for having to defeat her to save his world. The Silver Surfer beats out Green Lantern because they both just collide with each other and make a huge explosion, which knocks out Green Lantern. Thor beats Captain Marvel because he tricks him into turning back into Billy Batson and just...
Yeah, because Billy Batson's a child.
Yeah, Thor beats up a child to win is what I'm saying. And those were decided by the editorial team, but the last ones were decided by votes. It's Superman versus the Hulk, where Superman just beats up the Hulk. Spider-Man fights Superboy, but I realize this is the clone of Spider-Man, which I think is why he beats Superboy. I think that's why they matched them up.
Yeah,
because it's 2 clones. And then Batman v Captain America. Here we go. The match ends in a Batman victory, though both are evenly matched after hours of combat.
Ew.
A sudden flushing of a sewer knocks Captain America off balance as Batman manages to strike him with a batarang. And then Batman rescues Captain America from certain death. But Captain America is unconscious, so he loses. And then as Batman pulls him out of the sewer, he proclaims, "I lost and may have doomed a whole universe." Captain America just says that. Wolverine fights Lobo in a bar fight.
Okay, that makes me really
and
happy.
Wolverine kills Lobo.
That makes me really happy. Ah, it's those damn sewer cops!
And, oh, you're right. And Storm fights Wonder Woman and wins. After Wonder Woman drops Thor's hammer, because she has his hammer and loses all of her clothes somehow when she transforms. Not all of them.
Did she gain new clothes?
No. No, yes, but they were smaller than what she was wearing before. And Storm, she's like, I'll win if I have the power of a god. and then just like drops it.
Was?
Yeah, it was the Wolverine Lobo fights mostly off screen. They fight and then
just like Kira's fight with that other guy in Solo that they built up the entire fucking movie.
Except it's literally a joke in the comic. They're having a fight in a bar and then get knocked behind the bar, and Wolverine stands up behind the bar smoking, and I think reminds everyone that he's the best at what he does. But what he does isn't very pretty.
Oh, did the Hines brothers talk about it?
Oh, it makes sense. And then at the end of it, the two embodiments of the DC and Marvel universes make up.
Oh, how wonderful.
They're like, oh, we've both done good work. And that's how it ends. They shake hands and say, you have done well. They're the brothers.
The brothers, okay.
But anyway, before they make up, their universes get merged to save them. And here's the result of those merged universes. The Amalgam Universe with Dark Claw, Super Soldier, Doctor Strange Fate, who, as we've talked about before, is Dr. Fate, Doctor Strange, and Charles Xavier all in one.
Love it.
The Night Creeper, I guess, which is Nightcrawler and the Creeper. I think Joker is and it's like Kraven the Hunter and Cheetah. Dr. Doomsday. Bullseye and Deadshot. It's very dumb. It does a lot of the combinations make no sense. And I love that Superman's merger is just blonde Superman
who fights
with a
for
shield.
America. As if he didn't before.
Well, he did renounce his American citizenship later on in the comics.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, they do feel like 90s haircuts. I am disappointed that we didn't get a golden mullet on Superman, because in this comic, Superman does have a mullet.
Oh, this is Mullet Man!
Yeah, it's Mullet Superman.
Super Mullet!
Until they merge, and then they merge, and all of a sudden he has the classic Superman hair, which I choose to interpret as Steve Rogers reasserting himself, because like that's not regulation.
Ah!
Clark Dirt.
Wow.
Clark Dirty? Wouldn't it be like Clark Rogers? Clark Rent? Steve Rent. But anyway, now I think it's time to go to our podium and see who is our winners in this 20-question game of Bat Trivia. Here we go. In third place, with 14 out of 20 correct, it's Raish Ishgul.
Raish Ishgul!
Sorry, I got distracted. Bootleg Bartman in second. First place, 15 out of 20 correct. It's one Bat R. We have your address, so you'll be receiving these stickers. And Bat-Tobin in fourth. Incredible.
I'm making it rain stickers!
Dark Claw was a billionaire painter? That's what distracted me. He was a painter?
I was picking pieces of a world to send to one BBBR for
But he was a
He was a painter.
Super Soldier should have been the painter, because Steve Rogers is an artist.
You get part of the ocean.
No. I mean...
with the USSR on it. How fitting.
How appropriate. There's gotta be painters who are billionaires, but none who became a billionaire through their painting.
Oh, and South Carolina.
You love the ocean, but it's not for you.
It's not for you.
It's not for you, just like Dr. Pepper 10 isn't for women.
The ocean. It's not for you.
Oh, also, here's some fun facts about this.
It's not for humans.
All of the Amalgam Universe comics were published in the Leap Week of 1996. Marvel and DC published no comics in the Leap Week of 1996, and all that they put on the shelves together jointly were the Amalgam Comics one-shots.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I miss that. I think that'd be cool. I want them to do that kind of nonsense that definitely sabotages multiple points of all of their storylines. Just because it's like for fun. Yeah, the ocean is for Philip Fathom, the deep sea detective. But you know, those pieces of an Earth are the gift that only one Bat R gets, but you all get another gift, which is we're destroying a Bat planet. Kaboom!
Kaboom! Fluval, don't you have an announcement to make about
I do.
this
Wait, but
month?
best planet destroy ever. Thank you, Stephen
Thank you so
Premel.
much.
And if you've enjoyed this themed episode of Grand Trivia, you'll be sure to want to watch right here on the same bat time, the same bat channel on March 25th, 2022, when we're going to Gotham Earth. What does that mean? You'll have to tune in to find out. Same bat time, the same bat channel at the end of this month on your Earth. What? What?
What?
Same eyes, says one BBBR. That's right. Those are the sense organs you use to watch our show. Good job. I'm proud of you for knowing that.
Good job.
Wow. Be sure to come back here then. But until then, hey, we'll be seeing you soon. And do you know why? Do you know why?
Riddle us this.
Riddle us this. It's because we have your coordinates, Caped Crusaders.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.